Hey guys, I'm Shane, welcome to my workshop. This is the start of the online crafting school project that I promised my Twitch viewers I would start. So this morning we're going to be doing a small video, and I will update more videos as the time progresses, but this one is mainly on the first step of building something for either cosplay or LARP. The way I do it, other people do it completely different. It works for them, so you've got to find the best way it works for you. It's quite a simple way, so hopefully it'll help. So today we're going to be working on designs and templates. That's the first stage. Whenever you've got a project that you want to work on, whether it's cosplay or LARP, first off, you've got a template that somebody else has built or one you design up and build yourself, or you do what I started out, which is working from pictures, just reference images. You need to get some reference images, and I just used to have a picture next to me or on the computer screen, and I would work from that and try and adjust it. So if you've got a favourite game, or if you've got a favourite character from a film or something like that, okay, you need to find reference material. Go online, Google, things like that. Some games actually have images that you can look at if you want to build a cosplay type thing. You find these reference images of the actual part that you want. Try and get it from all different angles so you can see left, right, up and down, and the top and the bottom. For a sword, literally left and right is pretty much all you'll need, but close-ups of the crossguard and the pommel and any other details that stand out, you're going to need those. Some people, especially cosplay, because cosplay is very detail orientated, they want you to be reference image accurate, so it's exactly like what they see. LARP, it's not so much about the detail. Everybody wants a good detailed weapon or armour or such, but it's more about the functionality. So step one, find reference material. I actually have a design I've done myself, and I've built the template myself. It's a very simple one, and it's an elven curved sword that I'm going to make. If you have your own design, you might still want to use aspects from other designs or from a dwarven weapon that you want to actually incorporate on an elven weapon. So once you've got the reference material and you're happy with that and you can see all different angles, go on to step two. Now you have to decide how to actually build it. First step is it going to be a LARP item or is it going to be a cosplay item? Cosplay, con-safe stuff, there are certain restrictions. I recommend that when you go into a convention and you want to dress up in cosplay, they won't allow certain things, like they won't allow metal swords or metal daggers or guns and stuff. So you have to make them out of foam or, you know, another product that isn't going to be a live weapon. With LARP, there are strict safety regulations that you have to adhere to. Some systems, well, most systems vary slightly, but there is a core safety regime to stick by. So when you are designing your own template, or when you are actually breaking it down in your head how you're going to build this item, decide first whether it's cosplay or if it's going to be LARP safe. Once you've got that, then break it down. Like if you have a rifle, the idea that you want to make, how are you going to make it? This is a blunderbuss that I made a long time ago, and this is completely made out of foam. There is nothing else in it. It is quite solid because I've latexed it and everything, so you can use this in a LARP environment and in a cosplay environment. Some people might want to put a core inside it. So are you going to, if it's something like a futuristic rifle and you want a barrel out the end, is it going to be PVC piping coming out, or is it just going to be a foam dowel, in which case it might sag? So you have to really break down the item and what you want to build it with. If it's going to be a sword type thing, the one I made earlier, this is Demon. This is on my Etsy store, so you can see these. With this in here, because it's a LARP weapon, this is designed to fight and to actually hit with. It's all foam apart from a core that runs down the centre. The core has to be either fiberglass or carbon fibre. For cosplay, a wooden dowel is fine because you're not going to be striking people with it. Step three, if you have decided how you're going to build it, whether it's going to be cosplay or whether it's going to be LARP safe, then you need to make or find a template. Now there are a lot of places online that you can go and get templates for. You can go for Pepakura files, or somebody who just does a template for you, or you can get a reference image and do like I do. I use Inkscape, load the image that you want of the actual item, weapon or whatever, and then you can use one of the tools which will draw an outline around it. So you've got the basic shapes, all the details on it, only from one side obviously, but then you can crop it and it'll just leave the outline, so then you can print that off virtually exactly the same as what we've done here. Then basically once you've got your template, you will cut it out, build foam on top of it to the exact dimensions, and yeah, go from there. Okay, so this is my template that I've just literally printed off on Inkscape. Now it's several pieces that's going to be joined up together to make this elven curved sword. Best way to do this, try and print it out in an actual size. So we're going to cut this to wherever needed, try and join it up. So we're literally, now some detail, so obviously some patterns are going to be very much more detailed. This is just the basic outline. I have no design detail on it whatsoever at the moment. Don't worry about sellotaping it all, just make sure your lines join up. I'm just going to be taping that bit because the rest is getting cut out. So we now have the sword pretty much sorted there, so we're going to cut this out now. Now go on the outside of your line, not on the inside. So we have the basic, so you have the handle, which I will hold here, and then it curves into this. If this is going to be a LARP weapon, we have to put a core in it, okay, to make sure it's straight. Now cores are either carbon fibre or fiberglass. Make sure you use one of those, not a wooden dowel. Now for a LARP weapon, we need at least 2 inches from the tip to the edge of the core. Don't go onto this tip here, because that's 2 inches from there, starts there, which means that core would go there. Not good, all right? The core would come through. So go a little bit lower to about there. So that gives us 2 inches from there to there, all right? And our core will start there. Now obviously this is curved and I have a straight core, so we need to plan this out. That tip goes on there. Rule of thumb with safety weapons, a striking edge, which is this, yeah, this side, because that's your blade, there has to be a minimum of 12 millimeters. Well, it should be 10, but I always use 12 minimum. So 12 millimeters from there to the edge of the core. Between a non-striking edge, which is this bit, don't forget that might still be getting hit with, so this bit, non-striking, it only has to be 5 millimeters before it hits the core. So we can take that really close. That is going to be where my core is going to go, and then we're just going to draw a line. This is going to help you when you come to your foam work. So now you have, running down the centre, you actually have, if my camera will focus, a straight line where your core is going to go. Now remember, on the end, same thing applies, not at the front, where the front has to be 2 inches, the back has to be at least 1 inch. So go to a higher point there, yeah, so we'll have to go at least 1 inch, which would be, I'm going to go right to this end, here, there. There we go. So the core, you now have the measurement of your core, which is from the 2 inches gap at the front, which is here, yeah, to the inch, can't see that, at the very back. That's your length of core. So yeah, we're going to cut out this centre piece now. So make sure you go on the inside of your line this time and go up to where our core is going to stop. Again, stop short at the end, do not go too far. Our template finished. Okay, we have 2 inches at the end, 1 inch at the pommel end. So we have our template done, it is all cut out. You know, we have our centre lap piece ready for the core. Okay, yeah, we have a 2 inch gap before the end, and we have 1 inch at the pommel end. Alright, that's where our core is going to sit. The next step will be transferring this to foam. We'll save that for stage 2. So for those of you who are followers from my Twitch channel, TTC Craftworks, I stream most days. I may be cutting down the streaming slightly while I'm filming these videos for people. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I do stream most days, UK time, between 10 and about 5. Popping down into chat and join the conversations and watch me build. If I'm on stream, I'm building. If you like these videos, hopefully you'll join us for the rest. Click the subscribe button, help me out, like the video. Cheers guys.